Operation Baytown was an Allied amphibious landing in mainland Italy. On September 3, 1943, it was made by Lieutenant General Miles C. Dempsey's British 13th Corps, which had under command the 1st Canadian Infantry Division, and the British 5th Infantry Division. The 13th Corps was part of the British 8th Army, commanded by General Sir Bernard Montgomery. They crossed the Straits of Messina from Sicily to Reggio di Calabria, covered by a heavy artillery barrage from Sicily and air cover from the Desert Air Force operating from Sicilian airfields. The intent was to tie down German forces in the area and gain an Allied foothold at their Toe region of Italy. Bernard Montgomery had objected to Operation Baytown, saying it was ineffective, preferring to prioritize Operation Avalanche, but followed orders and prepared to carry it out anyway. But when essential landing craft and resources were diverted to Operation Avalanche, he complained again. The German commander, General Feldmarschall Albert Kesselring, and his staff did not believe the Calabria landing was the main Allied attack, which they expected at Salerno, or possibly north of Naples, or even near Rome. He ordered General Der Panzertrupp Tragether's 76th Panzer Corps, part of the German 10th Army under General Oberst Heinrich von Wiedinghoff, to pull back from engagement with the 8th Army and delay them by the demolition of bridges and other infrastructure. A single German regiment was left at the southernmost tip of Italy to support the Italian 211th Coastal Division and 185th Paratroopers Regiment. Montgomery's objections were actually justified. The German troops refused battle and the 8th Army didn't tie down any of them. The main obstacle to the Allied advance was the Italian terrain and German scorched earth policies. Resistance to the landings was very light, as the few German troops in the area retreated northward. Italian troops on the coast, that belonged to the coastal divisions, were poorly equipped, demoralized by the military and political situation and Allied bombardments. There was one exception, the 185th Paratroopers Regiment, of the 184th Paratroopers Division, which resisted on the Aspromonte Massif, but they were defeated on September 8, 1943. Operation Baytown was followed by Operation Slapstick, with the British 1st Airborne Division, led by Major General George Hopkinson, and Operation Avalanche, which was the main landings at Salerno by elements of Lieutenant General Mark Clark's U.S. 5th Army. Both operations took place on September 9 the same year, following the Italian surrender the day before. The surrender had been agreed on September 3, but wasn't publicly announced until September 8.